Okay, assalamu alaikum, my dear viewers, beloved brothers and sisters. This is once again in front of you with a new another video. My dear audience, can you guess what is the situation of me? My situation. What is the situation? Mine situation condition is so much disaster as you can see in my yard condition. Just look at what is the condition of this yard. Yard is so much complicated. I just use this color Mehidi. It's called Mehidi, and for coloring. Okay, I would love to color it red color, and that's why I just use this color, my dear audience. And my yard condition going to survive. Its color is going to white color, and that's why. And while I get chance that I'm just trying to what will I say, trying to use this mehdi and for in order to make coloring, guys, and that's why I just use this, my dear audience. And you also try to, and so many people also use this type of color, and that's why I just use it, my dear audience. And every single movement I'm just trying to color it. Okay, my dear audience, if top position is so red color, but and bottom color is so white color into two combination color, and that's why I just use this mehdi for one color, make is one color. Okay, my dear audience, this is how I'm just every single time trying to color it, my dear audience. And right now I'm staying at my house because today is Friday. It's a holiday weekend day, and that's why I just staying at my house and rooftop of this building. And as you know, and today's weather condition is so fantastic weather. It's heavy sun shining at this moment, guys. I'm just sun bathing at this moment, and as well as I'm just doing my daily required activities. And you know very well, I will be go to airport. You know, my younger brother, he would be go to abroad, and that's why I would be go to airport to meet with him. And I'm just trying to farewell to him, and that's why I'll be try to go over there in a very short time after completing my day activist, guys, after showering, and then I'll be try to go over there. Okay, my dear audience, this is how I'm just trying to show up my all everything's in front of this camera or other places, my dear audience. You also try to make videos. You also try to sharing your day activist, your personality, your everything's again, your everything's will be means exactly mine intention is I'm just trying to become a fluent speaker. I'm just trying to build up my pronunciation, and I'm just trying to proficiency about speaking English journey, my dear audience. Every single time, every movement, if I practice, if I sharing everything of mine, and then and each everything will be improving, my dear audience. Though I mistake a lot, I know very well, but if I didn't practice, and how can improve myself, my dear audience? You know very well, our brain is set up full of English, and that's why we should practice a lot, and then we will be remove everything in fun, inshallah. My dear lovely audience, you know very well, English is the only one language who exactly dominate in the world. And if you would love to sharing anything in front of this public places, in front of this abroad, everywhere, guys, and if you don't know about speaking English, and how can you sharing your crisis, yeah, how can you sharing your deserve things again, how can you sharing your what will I say, problem, and job checking and work checking, and how can you sharing your problem or other thing, guys. And that's why if we good at in English, if it's efficient, if it's about to say is speaking English, and if we proficiency in about speaking English, then I will represent, and then I will be continue, and then I will be expression everything's in front of this camera. You know very well, English is the international language. It is the very much familiar and popular among of this around this all of the language, guys. And that's why every single person exactly try to sharing everything, and about speaking English. Okay, my dear audience, and that's why we should everyone proficiency about speaking English, my dear audience. You know very well, while you will will be try to go to abroad, then you should be learn speak English. If you didn't learn English, and then you will be depression, and then you didn't get enough money, you didn't get enough salary facility, and you didn't get enough everything, guys. And that's why you should learn speak English, my dear audience. And English is not only on job checking or business purpose. And you if you good at English, and then you will be get a lot of foreigner and friends again, so who are you can where we can expend your time, leisure time, and productive skill, and then you just try to speak English, my dear audience. You know very well, first of all, you just while you just start your journey, that time you mistake a lot, it doesn't matter, man. And so many people are just waiting for waiting in order to discourage you, demotivate you, and bad commending you. They are always ready to do that, but they didn't speak English, they didn't how to like say, they didn't sharing anything in other people. But those people who are good at English, they didn't want to stay like him, because he would love to only he dominate, he alone, he alone represent in the world, and he will be get a huge benefit, only one, and nobody they didn't get get a benefit like him, and that's as like him. And that's why he don't encourage you, he always try to demotivate you, he always try to catch your mistake, and he just always try to discourage you, my dear audience. You don't care anybody, you don't how to like say, you don't how to like say care anybody who exactly demotivate you, who exactly mistake a lot catch you, my dear audience. You just randomly speak English, and you just try to maintain your consistency, inshallah everything will be removed, my dear audience. You know very well, English is Bangla is our mother tongue, and Bangla we can practice, we can speak randomly without any type of grammar, without any type of things, my dear English. Those people who are exactly don't demotivate, those people who are exactly catching a mistake a lot, my dear audience, they didn't think English is not our mother tongue. We will be mistake, it is nature, it's not a different, my dear audience. And that's why, and don't care anybody, don't think what people exactly what will I say, exactly commenting you, those people thinking about you don't matter, my dear audience. You just try to maintain your consistency, you just try to expression exploring in front of this camera, public places, then your everything will be inshallah removing, my dear audience. Those people who are currently represent our country, those people who are exactly good at English, and they while they start their journey, and they also as my dear audience. And that's why, and if you practice a lot, then your everything will be removed, and your grammatical mistake, your pronunciation, your vocabulary, everything it will be removing, my dear audience. You can see, and as you can see, currently I'm just speaking in front of this camera, public places, open spaces, randomly speaking, my dear audience. And while I just started my journey, that time I can't able to anything say in front of this camera, public places, that my full I'm just shocking, that time I feel so shy, fairness, and what people think about me. So many people are catching my mistake, and that time I so shy, and that's why, and that time I can't able to randomly speak English. Currently, as you can see, it's inshallah each everything will be everything removed from my journey, but I can't remove my mistake, grammatical mistake and other mistake, because it is not our mother tongue, my dear audience. And I didn't get enough time, and while just I spending, and while just I getting and some time, that time I'm just trying to expression, trying to describe everything in front of this camera, public places. And that's why I inshallah, and everything's going to decreasing, my dear audience. And okay, my dear audience, I can't able to continue it right now. I would love to go to my entrance my house, and then I will be shower, and then I will be go to airport in order to meet with my brother, and for farewell, and okay, my dear audience, goodbye. And that's why I just trying to go meet with him. Okay, till then, stay well, stay safe, tata, bye bye, see you again next new. Wow.